Like to call to order the town board meeting. Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Taylor?
Here.
Trustee Deteen?
Here.
Trustee McDowell?
Here.
Trustee McKinney?
Here.
Chairman Neal?
Here. There are no agenda changes, so the first item on the agenda, special presentations, is the Illinois Sunrays Rotary Green Bag Project. Janet Jones and Chantel Taylor? And Donna Linder?
And Donna Linder.
Yes.
All right. Well, good evening. We're just here to share some good news in reference to a great program that our club is starting to do for the community. And we have Janet and Donna that will also go into the details of it. We're going to leave each of you a brochure on the Green Bag Initiative.
Okay. Basically what the Green Bag Initiative is really helping community to help themselves in a lot of ways. We have the brochure here that explains everything, and we have a lot of detailed information. The original organization started in California, and if you think of just a simple gesture, that's kind of what it's all about. What we encourage residents and churches and things to do, every time you go grocery shopping, you pick up one canned good, and you put it in your green bag, which, Chantel, do you have the green bag? And each time you go, you just put it in one or two cans, whatever you'd like to do. Every 2 months, the Rotary Club will come and they'll pick up this green bag from you, so you don't have to go anywhere with it. They'll come and get it, and you'll be given a new green bag, and the process begins all over again. So it enables people who otherwise maybe couldn't write a check for, let's say, $100 to a food pantry to be able to supply food to some of the hungry here in our community. I've been in touch with two of our food pantries, Our Lady of Humility on Wadsworth Road, and they service quite a few families. And the biggest food pantry we have right now in Zion is Abiding Love. And they service a lot of people, 280 to 300 people a week. They probably do 1,000 people at their lunch. It's amazing. A lot of elderly people are involved, and children are involved as well, too. So there's a great need. They were so excited to hear about this because they said canned goods is their most expensive item. So we'll be supplying right now Our Lady of Humility and Abiding Love Food Pantry. We're welcome. Anyone else that has a food pantry in the area, I have been talking to, I believe it's Christ Fellowship across from Zion Central.
Christian Faith Fellowship.
Oh, okay, thank you. And we haven't connected yet, but I will be talking to them.
Connected today.
Oh, Donna connected today. So as a group, we're working together here. In any respect, everything will be staying in Zion. We would encourage the township to please take some brochures from us, let people know about it. Your clients can be part of the donors. If they utilize the food pantries, they'll be benefiting from it. And the Rotary Club as such, their motto is
Service above self.
service above self. Mm-hmm. So with that in mind, we would like to service and do something for the local community, and we felt this was a great program to start with. On our brochure is the website. All you do is go to the website, you sign up, we get you on the list. If you want to pick up items, you can do that too. If any way you want to be involved, we more than welcome any volunteers. We hope to get this out to the whole community and be able to get as many people donating as we can. And actually, we kind of figured it out. If it's $1 a can, and you're putting, just a few cans in every time that you go to the grocery store, you're going to spend less than $50 a year. And you're helping your neighbor who maybe can't go to the grocery store. So it's just a win-win. We're
So
a
how will
501.
you know whose houses to go to? Do you sign up with your
You
address?
sign up, there's going to be, between MapQuest or Excel spreadsheets, we're going to be setting all that up.
Okay.
And so we'll have a route. Right now, we're not going to get too ambitious going into the tri-community. We're going to stick right in Zion for right now,
Okay.
with the school district, with the city council, with the township. But yeah, we're more than willing to have this grow, definitely. But right now, Illinois Beach Sunrise Rotary will be manning all of it and donating their time and talents to get this accomplished.
A huge project.
So-
Excellent. I would love to have the brochures to have the office.
Yeah,
Thanks. We
absolutely.
have some here at City Hall.
And if you'd like us to come to a group and speak about this, anything like that, we're more than willing to do it. It'd be our pleasure to be able to share it with you.
Excellent.
Donna?
I can share a brochure with you.
That would be awesome. Okay, thanks. No, that'd be great. Appreciate it.
And as I said earlier, I did talk to Christian Faith Fellowship. They are ambitious, and they've been in the food pantry business for quite a while, and they want to be on board as well. Our phone number is on the pamphlet, our website is on the pamphlet, and people who may not have transportation are able to just simply sit the green bag outside, and we will pick that up. All you have to do is put the goods inside. You don't have to give a detailed description. Just put it in the bag. We don't have to have a conversation. You don't have to have a conversation. We'll pick it up. And by doing that, I think it will bring our community a lot closer together. You know, even though you may not talk to one another, you know that there's a connectedness. Just before I came here, I was sharing with the ladies, there was something on the news about a veteran who had just gotten out of the hospital, and he was a diabetic. He called 911 and said, "Help, I don't have any food." So for those veterans, for those people who don't have transportation, who want to be a part of this effort, we say, please contact us.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys coming tonight and sharing that information. So when is it actually going to kick off?
We're kicking it off actually in August.
Oh, okay. Oh, in August. All right, so we got
Yes.
time to get the information out.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And everyone needs a cool green bag.
Yes, absolutely. So next on our agenda, if we can have the kids come in. For the last few years, I've been working with the Zion Elementary School District. John Elgrim has been a huge support. Katrina Wiltsey, if any of you don't know her, she is a huge advocate in the community for youth leadership. And this year, they actually branched off the youth leadership team away from the student councils. And so we have kids that represent every school in the Zion Elementary School District. And Leatrice Williams and Katrina Wiltsey are the advisors for this group working with us. Are you going to talk?
I don't know what I'm supposed to
Okay, Ms. Wiltsey, if you'd come up and share a little bit about the youth leadership team.
Oh, that's what we're supposed to talk about?
Well, sure.
Okay. We're very respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. That's why we were picked, because we show maturity and leadership towards others and young ones so that we can have people following in a good footstep in lifetime so that they don't get in trouble in all their life.
Thank you very much. Devin, you want to add some?
Youth leadership is a group of kids and other students from various amounts of schools that show just what respectful, responsible, safe, and kind actually mean. They are a symbol that helps the community and help themselves as well.
And what are some of the projects you guys do?
Well, we do lots of stuff, like we did a penny project that balanced pennies on a piece of paper bridge, and it showed teamwork and what you can achieve if you try and again.
Excellent, thank you. Jocelyn, you want to add some? No? Tristan? No? None of you guys? Okay. Ms. Wiltsey? Any of the other youth that want to talk? Oh, Faith. Oh, there you go. Hey. What would you like to share about the youth leadership team? What was your favorite part this year?
My favorite part is when we had met each other in the beginning.
You did what?
We met each other in the beginning.
Oh, that was the funnest part? Yeah, see, to score huge points, it would have been learning 7 habits of highly effective teens, remember? Faith, you want to add anything?
During our time here at Youth Leadership Team, we learned the 7 habits of highly effective teams. No, that's what I was going to say. And we learned about how they can help us when we get older. And more importantly, we learned how we can teach them to others and help others be good when they get older.
Excellent. Thank you. Ms. Wiltsey, do you want to add anything to that? Way to go, students. So thank you. And Ms. Williams as being the photographer. Do you want to come up and say anything?
No, she left that to me.
Okay. Smart woman.
I just have to say I'm very honored to be able to represent these dynamic individuals that represent all of our buildings in our district. And it's been awesome to be able to work also with Sherry Neal and Leatrice to be able to brainstorm this team and to be able to develop to what it is now. I just feel like every year the doors of opportunity continue to open, and we met last week and we're already talking about what we can do next year, and just the ways that these kids work together and how we're being able to foster their leadership skills, and how eventually we'll really be able to see these people grow up to be adults in our community and how they'll be able to lead us as an adult. So I'm very, very excited where we've come and where we're going.
So, and with that said, this really was Katrina Wiltsey's brainchild, and she came to me with the idea a few years ago, and it has evolved, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And one of her biggest passions was, can we bring the character traits to the community? Can we please, we're teaching the kids this, can we get it into the community? And voila, it happened. So I'm happy for her. I first want to start out by really honoring Leatrice Williams and Katrina Wiltsey. If you guys could come up first, I'm sure the kids will support this too. I just want to thank you guys. It takes a huge amount of energy and passion to do what you guys do, and dedication. Not everybody has it, and I just want to thank you guys. Our community is so blessed to have these two women. So now that you guys are up here, thank you for that. What we have for each of the kids is we have a certificate in each of these little envelopes. We have a certificate of completion for the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens. We have a certificate for completing the youth leadership team this year, and each youth gets a student leadership team 2015 medal. So, you mean when we do the other one or not? Oh, grab the flowers quick, guys. They want to close this again. So if I can have the Beulah Park kids come up and stay right there for 1 second. One more poser shot. There you go. Good. Okay, Beulah Park kids. Here you go. East Elementary kids. Elmwood. Come on, all the way up, guys. We're going to do a group picture. Shiloh. Who's got Shiloh? Who's a Shiloh youth? Shiloh. Who's Shiloh? There you go, Leslie. Thank you. You'll hand those out to everybody. West. Who's a West youth? And Zion Central Middle School. Here's West. What? Get pictures. All right. Make sure everybody gets those. If you can hand those out to anybody. Are you the only one here who wants Okay, everybody get theirs? It's okay. All right. Okay, everybody got one. Let me. So, I just want to share that the youth leadership team could not be possible. If you could turn around and take a picture of the people taking the pictures, that's who deserves to be. Because without you guys, no, it's hilarious with you at home, the camera's on. It's your dedication that makes this group successful, and we're just getting going with these kids. You know, I waited when I was 29 years old. I was like, when do I get to be a leader? Because everybody always says, you know, you're a leader of the future. But, all right, I'll shut up and take a picture for you.
Okay, take right there. I got the microphone. I think I missed it. Hey, one more. Everybody's eyes. Right on. Thumbs up, everybody. We do a funny face?
Sure.
Do a funny face. This one's for Sherry's file. You can't put that on the paper, right?
Yeah, right. Thanks, you guys, so much for everything. And also, is the student here that designed the shirt? Not here, okay. We had one parent that showed up time and time again and helped with all kinds of stuff. And so if she could come up, I would like to give her an honorary gift also, Ms. Liz. Here is your honorary medal for your leadership team.
Sherry, go hand this, have her hand the medal, hand the medal to her.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Right there.
Wait, Liz, look up here.
Got it.
So, yeah, nobody told me I got to be a leader, and these guys, some of the stuff that they're doing, the ideas that they have, they're already proven that they're community leaders, and that was the whole point of this group. We meet 4 times, but the impact and the input that they have had a significant difference in the community character efforts that we're doing, and just being able to get trained in 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens and teach these guys. I am really excited with the tools that they're getting that I didn't get growing up, and where they're going with that. So on behalf of the District 6 and Zion Township, you guys, thank you so much for your dedication to this year. So thank you. Every single one of you on the youth leadership team next year, even the 8th graders. Because we want to have the high school folded in more next year, okay? So we will intend on keeping track of you and having you come back and be a part of it, okay?
And I would like to thank you all for sharing all you've done as well. We appreciate it.
Excellent. If anybody wants to hang around, we can do pictures out there afterwards, because the city council meeting will start at 7, so. Okay, thanks, everybody. Leftovers give to Ms. Okay, Liz, we need to continue on with the meeting. If you guys can talk outside, thank you. So to move on with the agenda, is there approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held April 21st, 2015 at 6:30 p.m.?
Second.
Motion by Jim, seconded by Mike. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Taylor?
Aye.
Trustee Deteen?
Aye.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee McKinney?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Are there any citizens' comments tonight? Going once, going twice? Okay, next item on the agenda is authorized bills for payment. Trustee Deteen.
I respectfully ask that you approve the bills for the township for this month, which amounts to $94,606.02. I reviewed the bills this afternoon, and everything is in order. I move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by McDowell. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Taylor?
Aye.
Trustee Deteen?
Aye.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee McKinney?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Just one correction I wanted to make sure everybody knew for the end of the year. We sent over the correction to you. We just had a line item that was incorrect. Some of Larry's staff had gotten billed to Larry's pay line item, so we made that correction. And Diane, you have that corrected information, correct? Yeah. On the financials, so they sent it over to you, just so you know. Okay. Yeah, so we'll make that corrected for the final budget. Next item on the agenda is to receive. Next item on the agenda is to receive and place on file 2015-2016 Zion Township budget. The reason this is coming before you is we approved the budget at the last meeting, but my office is a stickler for details, and wanted to make sure that we had the correct end of the year or beginning balance for this year on the financials for this year. So that's the only difference in what we had for the last meeting. So we already voted on it, but we just wanted to place on file the correct numbers. And so item 9, discussion, proposal for leasing space. Oh, do you? Oh, okay. I did not know that. We need a motion to receive and place on file.
So move.
Motion by
Second.
Lloyd, second by Jim. All those in favor, or, no.
Trustee
Please call the
Taylor?
roll.
Trustee Taylor? Trustee Deteen?
Aye.
Trustee McDowell? Trustee McKinney?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye, thank you. Okay, item 9. I wanted to bring before you a proposal. We've had just a couple of inquiries about renting space from Zion Township, from at one point or another from our state reps and other organizations. And we no longer use our accounting office. We now have an accounting firm that does the accounting practices for us, so we do have a space. And so we wanted to put together a concept in case it did come to fruition, especially with trying to make the budget balance. Every dime helps. And so before you, I have a proposal. It was based on the amount of money that the township currently, the general assistance fund pays to the town fund, and determining what was a fair and equitable amount for nonprofit synergistic organizations. So we're not talking about leasing space to a business or an organization that doesn't work specifically with us. If our state representative, our state senator, our congressman ever wanted to lease, office space, that's really the lines of what we're looking at. And so I just wanted to bring it up to you for discussion and see if you have any ideas, concerns about that before we move forward with that. So like I said, we don't have anybody in mind. We just wanted to get a policy in place. So,
I would be in favor of that, Sherry. If you need a motion for it, I would move for approval that you would look into it and move forward on it.
How about rent?
so the rent in the memo that you have in front of you, it was in your packet.
No.
It was in Lloyd's anyway. There you go. Yeah, so the rent that we would have for 1 8-hour day would be $1,000 for a year contract, and it would include having our front office be able to take messages and feed information to them, as well as a computer and the telephone and the office space and some filing space.
It seems a little low to me, but you said this is based on market value for nonprofits and what rent would be charged for a facility like this?
Well, maybe not market value, just what other townships have been charging, specifically state reps, state senators, Congress, somebody, so that we can get those representatives into our community. It's a win-win situation, and then we get costs, covered for that.
And right now, the space is used for nothing.
Nothing. We actually, we have consumer credit counseling in that office, but we just moved them into our other case manager's office because we eliminated that position. So now it's completely empty.
Was there a motion already?
There was a motion by
I
Lloyd.
made a
Okay,
motion.
second.
Okay, second by
Is it okay, Jim?
McDowell. Okay. Any further discussion? No? Clerk, please call the roll.
If
Trustee
you have
Taylor?
that, wonderful.
Trustee Deteen?
Aye.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee McKinney?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Assessor's report.
Yeah, I'll make this quick. I just want to remind everybody that this year is the budget reassessment year, which means that we have to revalue all the properties in the township. We're almost completed with the residential properties, and it appears that, like always, some areas are going to go up and some areas are going to go down. Everybody will see a difference as far as their assessment when they get the blue notice in the fall. So if you have any concerns about your assessments at that time, feel free to call our office. I want to remind all the seniors that there's still time to file for the senior freeze, and you can come into our office with your income tax information, and we're more than happy to help you fill it out.
Excellent. Thanks.
Wraps it up.
Any questions for the assessor?
Any questions? And I'd like to ask Mike and Billy if they ever have any questions about how I do my assessments or anything like that. I'd love for you guys to come in the office and go over everything that we do.
Excellent. Thanks, Larry. So on to supervisor's report. Just a few things for this month. We had our senior resource day, and it was another huge success. We had over 40 vendors and nearly 200 seniors in attendance. Participants were given the tools to access resources that will impact their quality of life throughout the year. What my staff does is they create a booklet that has every vendor in there. It has what they do, the contact information, and space for the seniors to write notes. And we really encourage them to use that throughout the year as kind of their phone book for resources if they need them. So next year's event, and just the partnership that we have is with Zion Township, Benton Township, the Zion Park District, and the Grove at the Lake. And so we really appreciate those partnerships. Zion Township couldn't do much of anything without those partners. So to thank them. The summer work program has been given a complete overhaul. In the past, the focus was on work completion. Moving forward, the focus will be on building a foundation of a work ethic and integrating the 6 community character words: respect, perseverance, responsibility, integrity, safety, and kindness. We're excited to have Keon Center, Chris Kubik, MacArthur White, and Rod Henry working as a team to assist in making this program be the best it can be this year. Any seniors who are looking for help with projects that do not involve power equipment, please contact Zion Township. The program will run from June 15th until July 24th. And in the past, we had an amazing guest speaker, and now that he's on the board, we're thinking it'll be a little bit easier to even get him as a guest speaker, but we're checking. So, yeah, Billy has been just a really encouraging speaker for the kids, The Zion Senior Prom was a success as always, thanks to the Zion Park District and all the donors. The Zion Park District puts a whole lot of work into it, and they have the event at the Zion Benton Township High School. Congratulations to Roger and Claire Erickson. They are the new senior king and queen for this year. This Thursday from 8 a.m. until 10 a.m., the Charm Foundation will be facilitating a conversation about communication among the government agencies across Zion, Beach Park, and Winter Park. It's the first conversation of its kind in our area, and to look at how we can be more effective communicating to residents. So we're looking forward to seeing what comes of that focus group meeting. The next Community of Character meeting will be held Tuesday, May 26th at 6 p.m. at the Zion Benton Public Library. Chris Kubik is the chairperson for that committee, and all are welcome to attend. If you'd like to be involved in helping to implement a Community of Character in our community, we would love to have the added people at the table. Next item is the ZB Run Squad. Our next run is for Corey's Project. And that run will be on Sunday, June 14th. It is a 1 mile and a 10K. So if you would like more information on that, you can go to www.zbrun.org. And then the last item, the Zion Benton Children's Services, which is a dental clinic for any school-age children in Zion with the Harbor and Beach Park. They're having a fundraiser on Sunday, June 14th at the Kenosha Kingfish Stadium. For more information, you can call their office at 847-872-9227. And I just want to close, my daughter lives down in Mississippi, and I had the opportunity a couple of weeks ago. I actually flew into Birmingham, Alabama. And when I realized where I flew into, I changed my schedule and took an entire day to absorb the history that so many people in our community literally live through. The number of people that come from that area in the South, from the Memphis area in Alabama, both black and white, is huge in this area. And it was so... I had to have one of the security guards console me. I was crying so hard. I was so deeply ashamed of our history and where we've come from in a lot of ways. And it took me a couple of weeks to come out of it. And what I realized was, that's not us. That's not us. That's where we've come from, but that's not us. And coming home to our community, the city of Zion, where everybody here thirsts for better. We thirst for better, and we all want to live in a community that we can be proud of, and we showed that. In this situation, there was no way that any of that could be positive, and it was detrimental and just heart-wrenching for our entire community. And I'm so sad for all of the different things that have gone on, and the emotions and what we've gone through, and realizing the post-traumatic stress disorder that so many people are going through based on the history in our country. And from that, I mean, what I came out of it was with this amazing inspiration by the people in our community that we've come a long way, but we have a long way to go. And that so many people are open to new conversations and really looking at how we can be the best community we can be. And I've had several conversations with Mayor Hill, and it's our hope that we can find some new strategies to really pull in our entire community and have new conversations. That said, we have a group called the Zion Benton Leadership Academy that has already done so much to impact our community. And I really challenge any adult that's interested in being a part of the solution. Applications are available until May 31st if you go on www.zbla.info. It's that simple, zbla.info. It's an application. It's a 5-Saturday leadership training where you get hooked in with the most incredible people. We've had 35 graduates that are they're making just amazing impacts in our community in a number of ways. So if it's a small way, but it's also a really big way to get involved and start being a part of the solution. And I really encourage anybody, even if you're not interested, go online and look at it. We have a video that's on there that explains it so that you can see what's being done to really do our best to raise leadership that represents the diversity in our community. So with that, I am so proud to live in this community and be able to represent this community in a number of ways. And I just publicly want to say I'm so sorry and thank you to everybody in our community for how we represent, and that we recognize that there's more conversations to be had about making it better, and we're willing to be there. It's proof that the number of people that are at the meeting tonight that we're invested in our community, so thank you. So with that, are there any other comments to come before the town board?
Move that we adjourn?
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Taylor?
Aye.
Trustee Deteen?
Aye.
Trustee McDowell?
Aye.
Trustee McKinney?
Aye.
Chairman Neal?
Aye. Adjourn.